Oh, welcome back. Welcome back to Pops and Pinos. Let's play some more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Australia. We're going for Australia-Hungary. All we have to do is find ourselves some sliver of Hungary that may or may not still be there and subjugate it. You know, release Hungary if there's still a core somewhere or something. We had a plan to go towards Hungary through Hadramut and Arabia. Unfortunately, the Hadramutians had relatively powerful friends, and I didn't really fancy a war against Hormuz and Adal if I could avoid it. And then also coalitions happened and some stuff. There's still a coalition, I believe. Although, knowing this game, it might pop once we unpause here. But we'll get to that in a moment. We kind of opened up another avenue for getting into Europe. We're not there yet. It's not like completed road yet, but it's an avenue for sure, because we grabbed some land from the Dutch. They were available. We found Walfischbucht over here, now Esorogondo, and we then realized that we could also take names on the tip of my tongue, and I don't. Patagonia down here, right. I always come up with a German name and then I have an English translation of it in my head and it doesn't fit. That, and we also got to grab some of West Africa here, which gets us into kind of a decent range to Erp, I think. Did we complete these cores yet? We did. So we should be able to see our colonial range, which is also our coring range. And we should see that it's trivial to core anything with an ERP. And since we have advanced Casabelli, we can attack everybody with an ERP. Kind of wondering why we haven't eaten Crete yet. Alright, we were looking at Genoa. Yeah, that's right. It's been a few. I recorded a few episodes in a row, which you probably realized because you got a few episodes in a row with terrible audio, and I'm sorry for that. I have a webcam that's recording me that has a microphone in it for some GD reason, and I have a microphone over here that is slightly better sound. And if I somehow manage to unplug my microphone for a moment or break the connection for a bit, Windows is like, you know what, there's another microphone here, let's just use that for now. And then it doesn't tell you about it or anything, and then that's why I have sort of a routine to check my mic before I start recording, but I didn't on that Sunday and got punished for it. Now, how are we looking here? Our Canoneth, a decent amount of these are recovered. I wonder if we have to wait for some recovery ticks, and we probably do. Because we're going to lose some more folks on the route over, and I want to have people to just... I mean, Genoa has no folks. If I were to declare on Genoa, how many people would we actually be fighting? 149,000, no, 14,000. That's not much of a number. We might get away with like a recovery tick or two. Now, I don't actually know how attrition works exactly. As in, do I lose less people when I have fewer people? I mean, clearly, if I have 2 regiments, I attrition twice as fast, ignoring any extra supply limit implications. Just if I have 5% attrition and I have 2 regiments of 1,000 people, then clearly I'm losing twice as many people per tick. But if I have 2 regiments that used to be 2,000 people and they're now 100 people each, and I have 5% attrition, am I losing 5 or 50 people a tick per regiment? I don't know. I guess what I'm saying is, if I recover more troops here, will I just lose more on the way? Or not? And I don't know. Anyway, let's give it a moment here to do some recovery, and then I think we're gonna go and try to hit the Genoans. Watch me get punished by timing. That would be very sad. I'm gonna try not to be punished by timing. Or by anything at all, really. If I can avoid it. What is going on? We have okay money. Our income is still pretty good, although we're paying through the nose for army. Almost 100 ducats a month for the army. 40 ducats for 50 ducats for advisors. We're not living cheaply. Oh, We're only paying 4 ducats for colonies because we're only running 3 colonies, because that makes sense. No, one's still on the way, I believe. But John in the comments pointed something out that I knew, but that I put off as so anarchic, or anachronistic, more like it, that I thought was an earlier version of EU or some other older Paradox game I was in. There is a ledger page for possible colonies. We're gonna find it. Is it economy? No. Is it trade? No. Is it country? Possible colonies, there we go. Because I've been looking like crazy for places we can colonize. And there do seem to be some. We don't care about Jugjur and Giran very much. But Manitoba Pow, Muskegowuk and Oglala all sound kind of tempting. Mississippi River? Maybe not, but these two? Where's Manitoba Pow? Now, if I could click these now, that would be great, wouldn't it? Manitoba Pow. Oh, so unless I finished Kino Gugli and I didn't realize that. There we go. Let's run you. And then the other one is this, which I already moved a guy to. I don't know why I'm not colonizing it. There. Oh, because you are here to explore. And you found me a place to colonize. Okay, that makes some sense. I will continue. We may have rebel. Yeah, kind of rebel. Indigenous uprisings over there. But hey, you are free, aren't you? You're not needed anymore. You can move over to Oglala and be ready to also protect Shishapa. Maybe do it the other way around. We could just have one guy in Shishapa and have them deal with all 3 if we were so inclined. And that frees you up at least to go to Manitoba Pow. It's a great name. Occupied by Castile. Yeah, go ahead and form me a colonial nation, you. I dare you, Castile. I dare you. Free food is free. What about them rebels? We are not overextended anymore, so we did at least core all our stuff after eating a decent chunk over here. We do need to reconsider our trade arrangement at some point, because we did pick up a decent chunk of trade power in Malacca. And that's a lot of money we're not collecting on. But there's still a lot of trade power in Malacca that's not ours. And I'm afraid that if we moved over, even if we moved our fleet over, we would be at a spot where we lose money. Some of this is my subject stuff. We could ask to transfer trade, although they probably don't love me that much yet. We need to check these things too. Lots of things to check. Yeah, we can't divert trade without making them disloyal. Probably want at least one more war against the Malaccans before we start trading in Malacca proper. It would be different if we had like an insane trade fleet. But we're bringing, what are we bringing? We're bringing 277.3 trade power from light ships into the Moluccas right now. And that, yeah, we'd be the strongest power. If we just add this here, there's going to be a tiny bit of difference in modifiers, but still. This is like 500, maybe we ended up 600 power. But 600 is still only, what, 50%? Might not even be, it's probably not even 50% trade power in Malacca. And that's bad. So we're not going to do that. Yet. Maybe never. We do need to focus on that European thing. Okay, what else did I want to look at? I still want to look at rebels and I didn't, did I? What are we talking about? We're talking about Catholic zealots in Nimipu, Squelets, and Buhon Yi, which is, I think, over here. I think at these Squelets is. I suppose these Catholics, yeah, they're all here. We have an army around, so that'll be fine-ish. I mean, they're still Catholics, which is still disgusting, but you know. What's this? Winter. I'm gonna make the joke again. I already made the joke. That's a bit annoying. I'll just say quite annoying. It's kind of far away for all guys to run. And if we were to increase autonomy, we'd lose absolutism, which I absolutely don't want to do. I don't think there's much I can do here. Other than move an army in to kill him. Which would be you. How many Catholics are we talking about? Can we split this army? Catholic 10. And these, what were they? The Yakut separatists in winter? 9. I don't like even fights. I mean, I can split this into a 10-9 army and then we have even fights. But that's a bit disgusting. What we could do, I think I will. I'm gonna split you in half anyway. I'm gonna send 9 south to winter. I'll put these 10 back on suppressing their own shite up here. As much as I can. That's a lot of stuff to suppress. And we're gonna give them more guys. Because what is money, really? Tempted to buy cannons. But the wars up here weren't really ones where we needed cannons so much, and we don't even know that we're gonna do tons more wars here. So let's refrain. Let's be a tiny bit, words. We're gonna save some money, is what I'm trying to say. Frugal? Yeah, let's say we're gonna be frugal. Sounds like a word. I know it's a word. Okay, so that, if I remember to come back to winter and merge these guys up, we're gonna be fine with these separatists, so that's all good. What about the... what's my third? The Sikh. That's so sick. In Pajang, that's only 0.9 over there in Pajang, which I assume is here somewhere. Pajang. Close. I mean... it'll be fine. Wait, we cannot even fully suppress him. Can't quite fully suppress Kalapa over here. But everybody else is gonna have to be happy. Can I do Bali? Through tricks? No. Shame. Anyway, let's suppress him. That'll be grand. And then we convert some more people to Alcharinga. Sort by unity, find something fast. From the top. Say Sekwapamp. These, oh, which already has the edict going. Even better, in a way. And then that's that. Building some people apparently. We're not doing much with our diplomats, which seems wrong. We're currying favors with Adal because we still were looking to break that alliance to Hadramut. Which we may or may not do after all. Don't really see a need to do anything else. I could make claims. I guess I could have one guy making claims on Malacca. Because if we were to expand somewhere other than Europe, it's probably here. Well, other than Europe or here. Yeah. How much do I care about the Zia Federation? Wait, Genoa? It's not Genoa. Why does that happen? There you go, the Zia Federation. And war with the French. And I took the Cheyenne, not a lot of troops. So we could probably go and eat into the... We don't need claims to do it. We just might want to have claims to do it anyway. But this is cruddy land, right? Yeah. Doesn't mean we don't want it, but it means that claims are not remotely as important. Because the only reason we need claims for, well, the only reason we need claims for right now is scoring cost and speed. Yes, and aggressive expansion. I know. We don't care about AE in North America. Gonna send one guy to build a spy network on the Malachies. And gonna keep one for the war declaration on Genoa and a few ticks. Because travel times are harsh. And we don't want to run afoul of those, do we? Ungraceful natives in Oglala. Well, that's why I have a guy here. Go crush, come back. Crush and return. How many more ticks do I give you? 1? This is supposed to be 26 guys. Yeah, I think 1 tick will be fine. Oh, well, that was done. We lost trade protection against the Uzbek. Do I want to ask? Do I want to know why I had trade protection against the Uzbek? I don't want to ask or know. It's the answer to my question. In case you were wondering. So no. Check these. Yep. Yep, indeed. Y'all merge, suppress, join up and merge again. Hopefully still processing. Yes, still processing. Good. Suppressing. Here comes my navy. Imperialism against the Oshega. Down goes the troops to Malacca. Oh, by the way, I talked about... Ooh. I talked about how the coalition might stop existing once we start rolling the game. Because we have a lot of people over here, the Indians. Actual Indians. That should no longer be at high enough AE to actually be in a coalition against me. Yep. I mean, Bengal is, but Malwa, Delhi, and Gujarat are not. What about Hyderabad? They're probably still angry, yeah. And they do, or at least they used to reconsider such things when you reloaded the game, and it's a new recording session, so I reloaded the game up. But I didn't. And that becomes extra spicy right now, because our truce to Malacca just ended. And they're not in the coalition yet. But they feel their feelings. They claim that we aggressively expanded a bit. Which is ridiculous. But not untrue. So if we were to unpause here and let this go, there's a very good chance that they're just going to join up with their friends here. And they would probably even declare and trigger the coalition on me, which I really don't want. And even if not, it would make this even faster coalition. Fast as in connected, not as in now apparently they have an alliance to the Bengalese, which is 91k. They don't really have boats though. And while there is a land route to Malacca, it's a treacherous one. Bengal. Clearly this is not the not the ledger page I was looking for. I also don't know why Bengal highlights all of these. I'm not gonna care. I want military. I want naval actually. Navies, Bengal, 9 heavies and no galleys. We sent some of our heavies into Erp, but we still have 10 heavies here with our 31 galleys, and we have an extra 10 coming in. I think we're good. Alright. I'm gonna put you on hunt enemy fleets in the Eastern Indian Ocean, I guess? South China Sea? Let's say South China Sea for now. Because we have the galleys. And then I think I'm just going to declare Malacca. Yeah, I just sent a guy to make claims, and that's not going to work out then. But we've got to get this done. Let's do this. Yeah, I know I want to declare war on Europe, and I'm still going to do it, right? Once my guys arrive, we're still going to do that. But I think we also need this. It's required. So we do declare. Called co-belligerent, yes, co-belligerent, all the members of the coalition would be called in. We don't want that. Wait, I can't undo it? Funny. I can't co-belligerent Bengal now. We're not going to co-belligerate them. We're just going to go with imperialism here. And we're going to crush as crush can. Because we got stuff. We have 24,000 aliens actually here to help out. That's not too shabby at all. How happy is Bang? Oh, they're very happy. They're so happy, it's crazy. I guess Nehemiah has to come home. I know you're out exploring the new world, going where no man has gone before and all that, but honestly, I need you at home right now. So I suppose you can go to that place or something. And we put you, I did just put you in charge of these guys. These guys! Which may or may not be correct. You are attachable to, you go here. Idea being that they will be joined by our Dalian friends. Do you have tech daily? You do. 23 is not bad, right? It's 2 techs better than we are. We might be a bit behind on tech because of the, because of the idea group that we're taking. This is a thing. Now I can't blockade the Strait of Johor, unfortunately, not right now, not as it stands. Kinda hoping that they're not gonna cross. I'm gonna purposefully not attack with these for now. So I want these Malakis to stay on Sumatra? Or Java? One of the two. Sumatra! Hey! Got it right in the first go. That's it's a rarity. Bit of one. For me. Where are you going? Karimata Strait. Can I catch you? The game says no. Probably be really slow with these merchantmen. Fine. What's this? Not a winning battle. Why do I have a single boat there? I'm sure it'll be fine. Crunch these 14 boats. That's a start. I'm gonna crunch these as well. And you're doing what I want you to do. You're going to Rokan. Excellent. Move you. Yeah, cancel your suppression. Take Johor. Stat. So we can do a bit of ring around the rosy here if we need to. So before we fight the Moluccans, make sure that we have the overwhelming firepower. Oh, this battle did not happen, did it? I thought he came here. Do I want to do this? Kinda don't, kinda do. Let's do it. We're turning around. You're no threat. Go away. So we can't... Yeah, now they're coming over. Fudge. We have the fort, this level 6 jungle fort here that they should hopefully not be able to get around. So I think my army is safe. But... there's no chance in chasing these, is there? Unless they turned around, which they did not. They're just going really far away. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. So while we have... keep trying to say things and then I don't. While we are in a spot in which they control both sides of the strait, we do not get to cross. We do not get to stop them from crossing. Yeah, imperialism. Wait, I can't. No, 4 days. I need to take either Johor or Siak, and then I can use my fleet to stop them. But while they have control of both sides, I can't. I was kind of hoping to keep them on the one side. We won't be able this time to do a war without fighting them, like we did last time. That way. Because we're going to need to take their capital, and we're also going to need to take Sumatran land. So we can't have them stuck on one side. No guy on this. It's going to be painful. I'm going to do it. I should have put a general on these. Oh, I have a general on these. Good. Not a good general, but it's good that I have a general. That's what I'm trying to say. They're so fast. Oh no, they must be the ones that were in Johor. Okay, we should be able to catch them here this time because they got into a fight with our Dalian friends. And we should be able to sink all those heavies, which would be nice. Bengal sending their fleet to hurt our Dalian friends. You're sending over... Do you send any transports? No. Good. Okay, they should be able to run relatively quickly here, unfortunately. Because they already started the battle so early. Right, our friends are still in this. Yeah, it's the same battle. So they should be able to run at any time. But I hope we can deal with this. Now, this is Malacca, this is me. Galley 2. Great name. I hope it's not one of my fleets or ships. Doesn't sound like one of my ships, but I assume it's one of the ones that's in the Delian fleet. Oh, you're crossing back. That's good. It's very good. That is, one might even say, almost excellent. Let's see if we can have that actually work out for us. Can I shift consolidate these while they're on the walk? I can. Good. Just get the strongest people in the center, as always. When you're fighting a inferior force, that is very helpful. Otherwise, you have a lot of weak troops in the center, and then you're flanking with a lot of people that can't even flank because they don't have the range there. Oh yeah, okay, we did this. We took some damage. Actually took a decent amount of damage, unless we already had that. We have a... That's excellent. We have a thing in Sambas. A shipyard. I hope we stole some of these galleys. Maybe they really shot our galleys to threats there. Won't be sad. I'm gonna go to Sambas and try to come back out in time for fighting if necessary. I'm also gonna try to meet up over here. Just go with overwhelming firepower. Now they might be deciding to try the Johor thing again. Try crossing because I threatened them, which... Just gonna threaten you from both sides. Maybe I shouldn't have locked into Indragiri though. It seems like a mistake. We did successfully land. Naval landing successful. And we don't know squat about anybody around here. When we know that, now we know where Bregenz is and where Goslar is, and I guess we already knew where Theodoro was. No, it's Trebizond, that's Theodoro. Yeah, still do know. Ideally, we don't have to go to all those places, but since we're taking Genoa's potentially only province... Okay, coming to Rangat. So you're probably trying to threaten me here. How far do I want to keep running? My friends are a decent step away. So maybe falling back is, at least to Palembang, is what we want to do. How did I black flag myself? Oh, with the lack of a conquistador. That's okay. I thought something bad happened there. Didn't. You're repairing, you're blockading. If you get to take Johor, can I risk this? Can I risk being here? Because they're coming back. They're going to Siak, which might mean crossing. What's your maneuver? 4? So I can't get into Siak. I think I have to run. Gotta get out of Johor. Okay, now they're going back into Rangat. You folks retreat. You go to Jambi. I mean, if they want to keep doing this dance while my backup is coming in, that's fine by me. You can stay here. And Genoa, we're just sieging and blockading. Yes, yes, good. Yes, yes, okay. What else? I forgot to deal with my estates. Talked about it, and then I just didn't. Can't see your land right now. Can I maybe revoke a privilege? Do I want to revoke a privilege? I mean, I do, because we're at max absolutism, which we don't like around here. I mean, being on high absolutism is good, but being capped, if it's not 100, it's not a good cap. Really, really don't want to do supremacy until I have to. Because it just affects my loyalty equilibrii so much. Merchants really have room. It's a bit sad, but I think we're gonna have to drop New World Charters. Just gotta go. Yeah, they gotta go, right? The tariffs thing doesn't matter. We don't have tariffs, so we don't get any bonus out of it. We're gonna lose some settler chances, well, generally some colonization speed, but it's not incredibly important anymore to us. And I want that absolutism. Get gone. Get gone. Now, Peter pointed out in the comments, it was nice enough to tell me on Slack as well that no, don't do that. That would be bad. That what I could be doing, or could have been doing when we took all this land from, what are they called? Barus over here. And we had some overextension issues, which is why we made the alien subject. That we could have decreased some autonomy. So gotten rid of a one of these or two privileges. One of these privileges. Decreased some autonomy, thereby increased our absolutism, and been better off. Overextension wise. That's somewhat true. We could not have decreased absolutism while at war. Decreased autonomy while at war, because you can't. But we could have definitely done that right after the peace deal. So we could have taken a over 100% overextension peace deal and then done things to increase autonomy and reduce the overextension. That would have been possible. However, and to me that's kind of a big however. Why did we not colonize this? I never know. That's risky. It's risky insofar as I would have to do the math, which is risky in and of itself, as to how much absolutism, extra absolutism we would need. Because if we end up not getting enough absolutism for the land, then we'd have to, like, I don't know, release subjects or something, which I mean, may have been fine, to be fair, but it wouldn't have been fun. Ooh, I forgot about all this. What's all this then? Give me 10. That's 8. Give me 10. Get him over to Katapang. What fleet are you using? What are you doing? These are on transport, they're right here. Just use them, please. So yeah, maybe. But I really don't like ending wars at over 100% overextension. Because that puts me under pressure to deal with it. I don't like being under pressure. Under pressure. Speaking of pressure, how do we deal with this fun? The Daedalian commander isn't the worst. It's about the same as ours. You using the chance to get to Siak immediately. See, I wanted to fight you. I think I want to fight you. I mean, one strong word, but we have the numbers. We have cannons to bring in. Now we're getting the river crossing that I really didn't want. That's why I moved to Indragiri and didn't attack from Jambi, but I didn't realize that they would be doing this. I should have, but I didn't. We really don't have the anything to buy a high-powered general. So I'm not going to try doing that either. Let's attack here. And our reinforcements should make this, even though it's looking harsh right now. The fact that we have a ton of reinforcements should make this okay. Steady Warsome Tactics, which I'm not a fan of. 21st of September should be fine in time. Down goes Genoa. Very good. I just want Genoa. And you all, yeah, that's full annexation, vassalization. That's what I was afraid of. Because now we have to get these guys out of the war. These guys! And getting these guys out of the war is annoying because, well, Ain't nobody got vision for that, do they now? How do we get a bunch of vision here? Could start spying and trying to steal maps. Can I trade somebody for maps? Hey Venice, do you hate me totally? You don't hate me totally. Would you sell me maps? No, because we're neutral. What makes a man turn neutral? Is that in the Diplomatic Builder? Is a map thing in here? Request to share maps? Yes. Japan, Adal, and Langshan, Sakalawa, EU, Aiden, Korea. Ah, not quite. Morocco's very close. If we weren't at war, they would do it. Does opinion count here? Attitude counts, but that's not it. Distance. No. No, we need Diplo rep. Or not be at war. Does like Melindy know anything about Europe? You know about Britain? Can you tell me about Northern Italy? Just Italy. It seems good, right? What a great spot to put in one of those awkward cuts. Yep, I recorded another over 1 hour episode again, so let's put a cut in here. Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and if you have anything to say, please of course do so in that comment section. Thank you for watching, see you folks next time.